What's going on, guys? In this video we're going to be covering Toshi's price action. I'm starting off by looking at the 4-hour time frame. Now, if you've been holding and you're kind of wondering where's the pump, guys, be patient, believe in the project, believe in the chart. This is very bullish. Okay, you have to kind of look back a little bit. Okay, so don't get so caught up in what was going on up here and don't get caught up in what's going on right here. What you need to do is zoom out a little bit and see where we came from. Okay, and I'm not saying like this is where we were trading at 6 months ago, guys. We were trading here literally 5, 6, 7 days ago. Okay, so this first leg up was enormous, right? And we know that it came from the Coinbase listing, kind of pulled back a little bit of a dead cat bounce, tried to attempt to hold here to see if it was going to shoot off again, and then it's lost its steam. So we have lost this downwards trend line. Okay, where does that kind of put us at? Well, I'm drawing this trend line from the start of this whole consolidation period before we broke out. Assuming what this 4-hour candle does when we close, we've got a lot of buy orders coming in here, which is good. It's very bullish. Anytime you start to see like new low of day get put in, you see an influx in buying. And anytime you see an influx of buying at new lows is good because people are dollar cost averaging in, which is making the foundation a lot stronger. I made a video last night kind of talking about what I seen, two different scenarios. So you guys can kind of go back and see that video. First scenario was if we were to hold this downwards trend line and start to work our way up from here. We know that we had that resistance level around 12.5, 13, and we were going to need to close over 13 to start testing 15s and 16s. Okay. That didn't happen. We broke down a little bit through the prior swing low, which was right here. Okay. Going back to yesterday or 2 days ago, prior swing low was here. Now that we've lost that, I really want to test here. I really want to get down into the low nines. Okay. And if I can get down into the low nines and we see like a capitulation candle where we kind of like just see massive selling and it just kind of like happens very brief where you get a wick down below into the 8s, maybe even 7s. Okay. Don't get scared. Load the boat. If you believe in the project, again, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not telling anyone what to do with their money, but that's what I'm doing. I did buy a little bit more at 10s today, and I have plans on buying at 9 and 8s. An ultimate for me would be 7s if I can grab it. So I still have buy orders that I'm ready to fire off at 9, 8, and 7. Okay. And again, this purple box here is my ultimate kind of demand zone. That's my ultimate accumulation zone here. You can see we've been testing the top of this zone, but we haven't really come down and kind of test these highs here. So look at where we started. We bounced, we pulled back, we bounced, we pulled back, and then we ripped. I want to test this area. Okay, let me pull out my drawing tool. I want to test this. That's what I want to test. And you can see we're getting pretty close to testing that. And the reason being is pop, pulled back, bullish action here, and then breakout. Okay, first back test was testing this area. It held once and then tried to double bottom, and it should have, tried to do a little W-shaped recovery here. It didn't. So it's rolled over now. Okay, so we have to live with that fact that this bounce is now rolling over. So it does not mean that we're going to zero. No. Okay, that's not what it means. What it means is it's fixing to discover the floor for the potential run up. And now again, as soon as we get into February, I think February is going to be a good month for Toshi. I think February and March is going to be fantastic, just based on what I'm looking at here in the charts. Now again, I have 12 years of technical analysis and trading experience. I've been trading stocks and options for over 12 years. I do it full time. This chart here does not look bad. Okay, it does not look bad at all, because what it's doing is it's giving you an opportunity to dollar cost average. If maybe you just started loading a position here or here or here, it tends to be at these peaks is where people get trapped, because you don't do nothing when it's pulling back, and then when it starts to rise, you get happy, and then you buy, and then it pulls back, right? So you have to know the right areas where you need to be loading. I want to load here. I want to load in this area. Okay, that's a silly looking X. I want to load in here. This for me is all buying opportunity. Okay, because once we do start to find that floor, right? Which we're building a pretty solid floor in this area, but hopefully we get just a little bit lower, okay? I at least want to test here, okay? I at least want to test that. If I can test this range, that would be perfect, okay? That would be perfect. Because then I will stop my accumulation buying there, and regardless, even if we do dip just a little bit lower, I don't expect to be down there for that long anyways. So again, I'm not going to be, racing to buy it, if it goes from 7 to 0.698, like let's 6.9 or whatever. You guys get the point. So in this range, I would like to see us then start to turn around and come out in February. That's the plan. Still bullish. If you guys can add anywhere in the 9s or 8s, that would be the next loading spot. And then my ultimate would be down here in the 7s. But because we failed to take out this previous swing high, it is rolling over a little bit. I'm not going to expect this to spring up right here, right now. I would need to see some type of washout where this candle starts to fall aggressively and then immediately spikes. And you have like a long wick underneath that candle. Then that is what you want to see. That's a bullish reversal movement, and that's going to be probably the start of it starting to actually push higher, okay? But until we get that long extended wick at the bottom of the candle, you're not really going to see that. Like the example that I'm trying to use is, look at this. This is an exhaustion candle. These two candles are exhaustions. We had a lot of buyers, profit takers, profit takers, profit takers. And then there was a lot of momentum going to the downside, and we just never failed to get back over those all-time highs, which is fine. That's completely normal. And then we're kind of just consolidating now. So I think that if we can get down into this range and we can start working our way back up here in February, that we have a very good potential at 1 billion in February and to test these highs in February. So if you can get even your average cost anywhere between 7 and 11, you're looking at least a 2.5 to 3x double up as soon as we break these highs. Because as soon as we break these highs, right, as soon as we break these highs, we're going to be pushing into prices of around 30. So I'll pull out my drawing tool. We'll blow this top off, right? We'll blow this top off, and then we will repeat the same kind of scenario. It'll pull all the way back to here, and then it'll do this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and then you'll probably get that last push, okay, to end the cycle for 2025. So depending on how much you want to hold, how long you're looking to hold, if you're looking to sell on the break of these highs into 1 billion, 1.5 billion, great. That's your plan. That's what you're sticking for. If your plan is anywhere to sell between, let's call it 3 and 7 billion, you're going to need to sit through one more of these. Okay, you're going to need to sit through one more of those. And if you can sit through one more of those, then you're going to be the ultimate one who's going to make a lot of cash, because you did that. You did the hard work. But for those of you guys looking to make that quick buck, again, within the next, month to month and a half, let's see if we can continue to get it a little bit lower, and then you guys can play your play here. Boom. You can sell once we break those highs and we get over 1 billion. I think 1 billion to 1.5 would be a good selling point. If you can get it anywhere between 26 and 30, start selling out up here, because it will pull back and it'll do that same kind of move. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoy the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you guys want to see more videos on Toshi. Again, I am holding multiple million little blue cats, okay? So I'm in the same boat with you guys, where we are definitely watching, waiting, adding, and doing everything that we can do. Again, make sure you guys are spreading out the good word. Make sure you guys are hashtagging Toshi, you're tagging Toshi, you guys are posting on TikTok, YouTube, all your social media spaces. You want to bring awareness to Toshi, right? That's how communities grow. The more you talk about it, the more communities grow, and that's how you're ultimately going to get those run-ups that you want to see. It's all built on community in the meme world. So again, build the community, build it strong. You'll have a rock solid foundation, and you guys will all make a lot of money together. I'll see you guys all in the next video.